Mechiachia mo kwa ba edo ba Ghana Kingdom TV. Ena da wo hwe subscribe channel na share video no fama adofo ene ahwefo enyinala o hwe na o share ubi abomodi tire wadwen e comment section ho abotre kwan so ahisu abakwasem amane ene amamre Ghana hensem nkomo ene yedi Ghana hensem nyina headquarters ene hanomo enu ntinne da wo hwe na wa subscribe channel na share video no e de ama adofo ne ahwefo enyinala na me no kase sabre ukopiemu ewo Manhyia efikesie mu a na chese the whole Ghana Ghana nimfo yaka Supreme Court etimi akopiemu ewo eye Manhyia efikesie mu na ne nyina ne se omudi omu 150 years anniversary na wo ede judges for kese lawyers for omanyimu a omwodin na omudi omu di se omoye judges omanyina wo Manhyia fikese mu a omoye wura asante kotoko mahene ehia mu na dwumadi kese a ekoso efa ayi Supreme Court fo nyina ho na sangba jafura Sampamanhene ya oye appeal court judge na esusu etimi aka chief justice ho ene Supreme Court mpanifo nyina ene sabri omowo eye Manhyia na okupiem so a eye nana tuabodom emanhene ono nso so eye lawyer ni ono nso ewo hosisiye na dodo no ebisa se na nkofo judge no obai minimla no obai wantimi amabi Dormaahene entimi enwura Manhyia ho bi judge fo wo wiase nyina wa Ghana nyina eba Manhyia Dormaahene nko entimi ama Manhyia ni bio na dodo no ebisa se na Dormaahene we out of four busia yonko hedi yakoso wo Manhyia ene nsem a ene speech yakoye National House of Chief President eye odi ahoho yana yajebi enso so eba represent eye National House of Chief ahimfo wa Ghana nyina ye wo tufo setutu akasaye ene nsem wa pie ho nyina ye ba ye di ho nkomo sade ya da ye ya
On behalf of His Lordship, the Chief Justice of the Republic, and the judiciary of Ghana, it is both an honor and a solemn duty for me to welcome you to the second in the series of lectures to mark the 150th anniversary celebration of the Supreme Court of Ghana. And permit me, in all humility, to especially welcome His Royal Majesty Otumfuo for making time to spend this day with us. And permit me further to appreciate Otumfuo's princely treatment of hosting us in this beautiful edifice. The choice of Kumasi for this lecture was not by the toss of a coin. It was a mandate drafted in cases. Kumasi is the citadel of chieftaincy and culture. It is here the institution is epitomized. Certainly, the wheels could not have turned anywhere else. By receiving us here, Your Majesty, you are not only playing a royal host, you are contributing to the administration of justice, the building of Ghana's constitutional democracy. Planning this celebration under the theme, the Supreme Court at 150, honoring the past, celebrating the present, and defining the future, we conceived of the creation of various fora for inter-players of justice delivery to meet and engage. Far from indulging in a mere institutional talk shop, this engagement is to engender a collective inquiry into the past of the administration of justice, assessment of its present state, and how to aspire into the future with hope.
His Lordship the Chief Justice is requesting the use of this hall, and therefore they came to seek clearance from me. I said, who am I? I don't want to be charged for contempt. So please allow them to use the hall. So that's where I was trained, so I always refer to him as my chief. He is the president and chairman of today's event. Your Lordship, Justice Bafo, Chief Justice of the Republic of Ghana. Venerable members of the Buying Bench. Excellency, cherished citizens of our dear country, Ghana, ladies and gentlemen. I'm deeply honored to be here with other reverend traditional rulers in the midst of this distinguished gathering, a special guest of honor to reflect with you on a subject that lies at the very heart of our nation, the relationship between the Supreme Court of Ghana and by extension, the judiciary of the Republic of Ghana, on the one hand, and the institution of chieftaincy on the other. For my part, my Lord, and I believe I speak for all of us, the theme for the anniversary, honoring the past, celebrating the present and defining the future, is eminently apt. Equally, the topic of today's lecture, the Supreme Court and the institution of chieftaincy, is regularly opposite. It is fitting that we gather under this felicitous theme and judiciously chosen topic to reflect on these two institutions. One, ancient, rooted in custom and the accumulated wisdom of our ancestors, and the other, modern, born of constitutional and other legal design. Together, we have shaped the character of our nation's legal and cultural identity. Long before the colonial courtroom was built, as the Chief Justice intimated, the institution of chieftaincy stood as a principal organ of governance, justice, and social order among our people. The chief was and remains the supreme priest, judge, custodian of land, and symbol of the continuity between the living, the dead, and the yet unborn. Disputes were settled beneath the great tree before there stood all the same, through processes that prize reconciliation over retribution and community harmony over the vindication of narrow legal rights. But I'm sure my Lord Chief Justice would agree with me that from Sampamanhene we are not overburdening you with chieftaincy issues at the Supreme Court, because we're able to resolve them here amicably and everything is fine. So your workload from Sampamanhene, let us do it, and then the others were confusion, settle it with the
and informal, customary arbitration of the traditional and community level. It is heavily involved in resolving both internal traditional disputes and community level civil conflicts. Today, in spite of the phenomenal growth in our court system, the institution of chieftaincy continues to contribute immensely to justice delivery by educating cases in our communities, certain disputes to relieve the court system of its heavy caseload. Without the education roles of our chiefs in various communities, there is no way peace and harmony could thrive in our community. The educational role of the chieftaincy institution in Ghana is expected to continue into the future. We must realize that in every community, in every town, in every village, there is a chief. Democracy and citizens' expectations. Your Lordship, the Chief Justice, ladies and gentlemen, Ghana has opted for democracy and the rule of law by adoption of the 1992 Republican Constitution. Democracy is also rule of law, and as citizens, we expect more transparent and fair application of law, expansion of citizens' freedom, and speedy delivery of justice. Our cause should work hard to eliminate the public perception of political polarization and also improve public confidence in the judicial system. We expect to see extensive growth in the application of technology in justice delivery, such as electronic recording in every courtroom to preserve records, boost transparency, and eliminate disputes over proceedings. We also want to see improved accessibility to the justice system by all citizens equally before the law, for the rich and poor, vulnerable and powerful, and speed justice delivery as delayed justice erodes public confidence. Accessibility and speed would both be facilitated by expansion in alternative dispute resolution mechanism and reduction of the cost of litigation. Your Lordship, His Royal Majesty, Your Lordship, the Chief Justice, ladies and gentlemen, with these remarks, I humbly accept to chair this function and kindly implore you to assist me steer the function to a successful end. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.
More powerful, more powerful, more powerful. Make us be actually say, to me, a Wagana ha, a unipamu pay. To me, a Wagana hano, a winnie pamu. Ghana to me now, winnie pamu pay. A you 2-4 and a Supreme Court, asa. To me, a Wagana. A unipamu and your modia. O 2-4 and the Supreme Court, asa. And when tis what you want, no will be that down. A show a cheat, a yo kutupa, and then they say, we round faint, a dog say, well, no, say, will to me be into a jow a cheat. I'm a way in your pay, I'm a way you remember some, and from Rapanso. Now we are at the end of the day, no, and Brown ever so pay chia, soon a bayashi. Nippon, I was show a chia, Samudia. Yes, Samudia. Nipa wa she wachi no ene judges for yinaba Manhyia wantimi amabi na nasangba jafra wa Sampamanhene ene wa kire se wa lawyer wa judge ni ene wa kire the whole brown regi say wono wa judge ni abaabi a judge for kesefo ogubia no wo babi chief justice ekobia no unsuo baabi a wo heden wo babi ene judges for ba ye no Supreme Court judges, Appeal Court judges, High Court judges na heden e ba ye we a Supreme Court dwumadi a yedi na anam se eyemranim ni mranimfo adeyo efefeyo ye yewura otumfo na se dutu bibire na mekese wono na wo babi papa yetena ejemframa wono na wo babi papa yetena efa adwen wono na wo babi papa yetena eye dwumadi a enumunyam hye ne bibia wom esan se me bibia wo beje wo Ghana ha bia yewura kotokɔhen de nim dua ebe pie ho no na adwumadi no eye nimunam hye kese abeje abakɔsɛm a eye den ɛda hɔ etu Supreme Court wa Ghana mra hye omunsɛm na trase nyansafo trase no ehu sɛ dwumadi omudie no so mo bedi no wo eye Manhyia fikese mu a ene nhyira ebetimi aye den ebemu to the whole Chief Justice ya Ghana mra nyina wakase mpunu a ene yepunu enhia ene ehye no ene nei woni abedwafo aka no nyina no omono abehia ya wurotumfo situtu edi dwumadie kese no atoso no na se na utum tramba bi toilet koma Chief Justice say wo asem Kumasi ntie yifi Kumasi ya hu se wo asem ka no wo kasa obi antie o ya sa bodua de obaka bi Ghana bi obi anhu obetie wo ena ye wo na Dormaahene ka say na National House of Chief oti Kumasi etie yifi Kumasi yifi Asante Region ni yemfo koba bifuro Supreme Court kura no Supreme Court otumi ni wo mo no ene fa ne Kumasi Supreme Court wo ene Supreme Court fu nkranton wo mo si dwumadie yedi na mutimi ni baabia ni no ade Kumasi ene baabia nso eye dai eye Manhyia na ye can say Supreme Court dan no ebi nsi Kumasi me patro esin kran but ye say Kumasi Manhyia ene Supreme Court dwumadi ebetime di no amma na ye krabehwe amma nimanam hye abam amma yeyo animu ayedu me patro tie ne ye na National House of Chief Risi Kumasi ya ewiase ni Kumasi na Ghana nyina no baabi a hini kese ye wo eyi Kumasi eti yegosi National House of Chief no esi hene fa kuro be so na wo Dormaahene besi nenu ne hia de hia ne se enkene no na dwumadie kese ye koso sei no na wo se wo ye judge ni na woni mla na wo wi mla na wo te mla no na ye hu se emanimfu akese fo nyina eba Manhyia na nka wo se nka wo ye wo hye wo kotu mu ntafre no wo kotu mu buku mu nipa no wo kotu mu ayi na nka wo di be dey wo de ebe bi gina Manhyia ho bi se de na Samuel Jafla a hye ni suit kama fefe fata no na nka pese ka won so eje Bruno Regional House of Chief President ya wo ya Pico judge na nka wese ki yehye wo hye wo kotu bi ni ehu wo Manhyia ho bi eno pe enana ye Ghana fo nyina ye pese yehu eno ntimedika ka chowe se ba bia nimonyam hye no ewo no eye Kumasi eye Manhyia efikesie mu ye tie nsem a yewura eye National House of Chief President ekaye wose emra no ene constitution no a ebo Chieftaincy Act no eho ban no obia ni ho no mo bitime change no enti yemma mmra no ene adwuma se ya gazette wo bi ewo National House of Chief se wa ye Sampamanhene na wo bi nso chi ne si ne so oro so nam Ghana ha so ono so ye Sampamanhene no yes se constitution no mmra na ewo mu no na nanamu ene mpanifu wa Ghana de ye di adwuma wie na mo Supreme Court for na mo mmra no ayeden eye adwuma enti sabre National House of Chief nkomo mu de nyina no ya sa mo dwa hu se nkomo no ekotiawo hu se won fo wo buo ne ani die ama National House of Chiefs enti letter wo trokoma eye Chief Justice no enka Chief Justice kwan for reply emre mo a enka ne ye enka Chief Justice ko be gyina so e de reply e de ayeden e de ama eye Samodua ane ne Bruno champion efo no eloti jerotumfo ekasemu no se ye de Asante region de ne Asante kingdom de ye ne asobo ya hensem na awie eti ye mfa pressure bia motomo so wo Supreme Court ro na emomba kumienu miensa bia wa Ghana hana ensowo no ma yede na mo asowo eno ne ye wura ka se asem bia ne wo beka wa Ghana hana ma court be dan na no da hwani die ne obu a Supreme Court de ma no Ipacho, ukro mu hene bola so hene himfi ho no. There is no way say Supreme Court duma di be ho da enko ho da. No way. Enti tumi no wo ho. Tumi nipa mienu dia awa Ghana hada ma me ka won ti ase. Ati tu na mintim na de bia no ebowura Manhyia. Sabi, wo mu no a wodi wani to mo so mo ye ayi judges no. Judges impanifo nyina no. Judges akuku dam no. Judges wurafo no. Supreme Court for nkase na ewo Manhyia no. Tumi baby no so no Ghana ha so be sambra o so Ghana so no dum na tembra eni ntu wo ye yodum wo ye nkofo yodum obron region no wo ye nkofo ho akasese mo obron region no wo ye omo so already ono no yidro ye ni ntu obia wo ye judge ni obia ntimi no ye frakadam ene wo ntimi mepiem ewo Kumasi Manhyia na madika ka to se Dormaahene o ntimi ma Manhyia Kumasi piem ekopem se wiase ebese so Dormaahene timi be Kumasi a me to Range Rover ide amano so Dormaahene timi be Kumasi a me ngira social media platform so nkase biom yesi this year mu National House of Chief meet ya koso bia no Dormaahene timi be from now going Dormaahene timi se Kumasi da o timi ma Kumasi biom ekopem se Bruno House of Chief President no obefiri so me na meka me se Dormaahene timi be Kumasi a me se platform is me da so enkase biem na ma mesa so edenti na meka sa Dormaahene so enumla etemla na mranim ne wotena ho ma contempt chi no ya wontimi nko court wo dwanudwan court Kumasi High Court say ye hia Dormaahene wo Kumasi High Court Dormaahene dwane wontimi anko ene dai osuro say from time biezu Kumasi Court bede ebeche no ene tro nko se allegation ho ahwan no me ka che mu 16 regions ye Kumasi ka mu a every mu a 15 region Untimi Trampono region country, the whole Ghana for say, Yenny National has a chief Rukumasi. Ewa bra. Eye 14 region na kano enkasaye. How dare you? Enti ene mi bie nipa biani ama ohun se Dormaahene no nkofo ye na national has a chief Rukumasi enti na do esu mo boa contempt ye da Dormaahene so ha ne kuma o dwane court ye ne bag that bitum ina no wonu se wo si Kumasi ne de ya ye beche no enti da bibie no ho ye be ye Kumasi a Dormaahene betimi ababi ti Dormaahene ho ne kwa na nyina wonti ma Kumasi da ti da ho e no na so twemu tan ya contempt no e da wo so contempt na twemu tan wo ba Kumasi wo ma Kumasi Dormaahene bedem memi so be den ko bedem na mmana na me na ere enso ye emre ne be so busuya odofo we update ya ide brewo ene de ya wo Supreme Court ebepiem ewo Manhyia fikesiem dwumadie kese a yekoso ye Chief Justice na ene Supreme Court panifo nyina edi na chi ene na Sampamanhene Sampamanhene ya ono so ya Appeal Court judge eye Dormaahene ono so ye lawyer ni omnyina adoma ho fe bepiem dwumadie ne ye fe dwumadie ne ye pepe na Chief Justice promise Ghana for nyina se be bia se dem na ne tie bia no kumu bedi mrano so emamrano so aye pepepepe enti se ne meka ye ne se amodua de otwini mutan ya obedem se anse mrano be yadwuma emamrano enso so akasa amma hinsam ya enne no ne kofo bi de mrano tumi bi ahye omunsem no ni nyina ebeba abeda fom kode amen yedie ne yeyo etimi ayedi Bedo bibia si subscribe channel na share video no format of one ashofo wo hwe na o share wo wi abomodi che wadwen o comment section ho abotre kwan so ye be share biom o Ghana Kingdom TV